things that we're going to be leaving in 2022. And I did get a notepad, so I had to get a notepad because that was key. Things to leave behind in 2022. Toxic people. And when I say toxic people, I'm talking about coworkers, people that are always trying to be in your business, managers, anybody like that. We got to leave them behind in 2022. It's first of all, this is what I want to say about toxic people. Toxic people don't have anything to do but be toxic because their things in their life is not happening. And me, I'm the type of person where if I feel like you're going to be all negative and angry, I'm going to try to stay away from you. Now, don't get it effed up. I do have my moments, but at the same time, there is no way in hell that I'm going to continue to keep being mad about the stupidest small things, the things that don't really matter, because life is too short to be dealing with bull. Okay? So, please practice this. If someone is being toxic, off the negative Nancy, that's why I put that on my short, then guess what? They got to get up out of here. We can't keep rolling with them. You know why? Because if you, like I said it on my short, if you keep hanging around that, that's what you're going to become. And you want to be something better than that. You don't want to be something like that. So 2022, leave toxic people where they belong. And that's at the bottom of the barrel. They know that. So yeah. Anyway, let's move right along. Also, leaving toxic family members as well. There is no fine line. Just because you have blood does not mean anything. Like, toxic family members, get rid of them. You know why I say get rid of them? Is because toxic family members feel like they have a shelf on your shoulder as though they can't be touched. No, it's not going to be rocking like that in 2023. If you have a toxic family member that's getting on your nerves, doing the most, acting extra, trying to fight you, putting hands on you, acting weird, acting funny, you got to put them on that boat. Let them go. And guess what? If they keep trying to be around you, find a way to escape from them. That is what you got to do. You have to find a way to get away from them. Like, literally get away from them. They can't be in your space no more because you won't have time to think about what you want to do. I know when I was living with my mom, I just was around a lot of toxic family members. Now, most of them moved out or whatever, like they're not there anymore, but it's just like, at the time I was just like never could get a rest. Sometimes when you're around people, especially people that are unhappy, and then they are unhappy, so they put the problem on you, it makes you physically feel drained, emotionally, physically, everything. Like, no. So if you have a toxic family member, the best thing that you can do is find a way to exit if you're of age, especially if you're an adult. If you're a child, I don't really have any advice for that. But I know if you're an adult, you really need to get that together. You really need an exit plan. Save up for 6 months. Get an extra job. It's plenty of ways to make money out here. Just do what you got to do. Get away from them, or get away from that one toxic family member, because guess what? Life's too short and you have things to do. Ain't nobody got time to be hanging around somebody that wants to do the most. Like, especially in the same living, breathing area. And then on top of it, for some reason, toxic family members be feeling like they got like extra privileges to your stuff that they didn't buy or earn. Like, no, you don't. I'm getting off into a tangent. Let me drink my stuff. Because I know what I'm talking about. Okay? Let's move on to number 3. Let's get away from people, especially, and I titled it this way on number 3, let's get away from men and women that tell lies. Who can hear me in the comments? Let's get away from people men and women, I don't know why I'm saying it that way, men and women that tell lies. Let me tell you why. The reason why you should get away from men or women that tell a lie is because everything they say out their mouth is BS. Everything they say out their mouth is malarkey. Everything that they do doesn't show what they said they were going to do. And guess what? When you around people like that, like you can't trust what they're going to say or what they're going to do, it kind of puts you in a predicament that this person is unworthy of my time. This person might have to think about what they're going to say to tell me something so I can stay around. No, that's not what we want to do in 2022. If a person can't be honest with you about whatever it is, you must take the time to get the F up out of there. There's no reason to be staying around for people that be lying or they don't live up to what they say they're going to do, because it's just not, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to benefit you in the end. And sometimes you know when a person is a compulsive liar. I think I work with somebody, I don't know what job it is, whatever, but they literally like lie all the time. And it's just like your lies don't add up to your actions. So people like that, you can't really like listen to anything they're saying, because they'll tell you one day that the sky is blue and then the next day the sky is green. No, that's not the type of energy we want for 2023. We want to live our best life. We want to put things in perspective, and we also want to make sure we're not surrounding ourselves with people that are lying 24/7. That's all I got to say about that. Number 4, let's get rid of that job that will not increase your pay. I know there's somebody out here looking at this video right now. Stay away from that job that's not increasing your pay. I had that happen to me last year. You know what I'm saying? I was working at this nursing home in Bowie, and I was also working at the hospital. I had a couple of jobs, and my pay was not increasing, okay? When I say my pay wasn't increasing, these people thought it was such a great idea to give me 50 cents, okay? Now, anybody that's jumping over hoops to give me 50 cents deserves to be beat down, banged up, and bruised on scene. 50 cents can barely give you anything on gas. 50 cents, they be trying to put that on the gas tank, and when you try to fill your gas up, it barely moves up. No. So if you're at a job where you can't stand, you don't like the people, and on top of it, the boss is an a-hole, that's why I did that short slap your boss, then what you need to be doing is planning a way to get up out of there. Get on that computer. If you don't have a computer, go to the library. Hey, look, I'm going to tell y'all a little story time right quick. Before I even got a computer, and now I got 2 computers, and this happened around the pandemic, I used to go to the library every single day, and I filled out at least 150 applications within a week before I got a job. And this was around the pandemic, and nobody was hiring. So I'm telling you, it is possible if you put the energy and the time into it. Everything that you do in life, you have to put work behind it. If you don't, nothing will happen. So if you're at a job where they are not respecting you, and on top of it, insult to injury, they think pennies is something to be jumping over, I would definitely be getting the F up out of there. I've gave advice like this at my job to several people that I used to work with, and guess what? They all took my advice and they got something else, and they're a lot happier. There's other places hiring, just running to give you some more money. So do yourself a favor. Don't stay in a place where they're not going to celebrate your pay or you. All right. I don't want to preach, because I ain't no preacher. Maybe when I get 55, I'll probably be a little sexy preacher, but just make sure that we get our coin, okay? Because things are expensive. Things are going up. So we don't have time to be playing around with the chump change. Do you understand? Okay. I think y'all understand what I'm saying. All right. Number 5, get rid of them jealous, cheap, selfish friends. Again, I'm going to say it in that order because it needs to be said. Get rid of Jealous, okay? Cheap and selfish friends. Because let me tell you something. People that are jealous are upset because their life is not your life. They're upset because you're attractive and they're not. They're upset because you got the bag and they don't. They're mad because you got the social media page and they don't. They're mad because you're on your grind and they don't. They're mad because you went on a journey to lose some weight and they did not. So at the end of the day, there is no reason to keep a jealous, angry, upset person around you. You know why? Because all they got in the back of their mind is that they are jealous and they ain't got nothing to do with anything that you trying to get done. People should really learn about the Shanquella Robinson story, that these friends out here ain't worth two damn pennies. If you doing better, oh, they ready to get you up out this earth. And it's really not worth it. It's really not. It's not worth it. Is it worth it to hang around people that you know don't give a F about you, and then insult to injury, you be the person that's giving up the money or being the ride or die? F that. Like, do what you got to do for you, okay? Because jealousy is very, very deadly, and nobody ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? It's just really not the case. Okay, I move on to the cheap friend. Now, I just like to say this, and it's just me for a moment. I'm one of those people where, like, I will give you whatever you ask for. If you ask, well, not anything, but it has to be a price range where, like, I could buy it, because I'm not rich, you know. But what I'm saying is, but I will be in the future. But what I'm saying is, don't be hanging around that person that love to go to Dollar Tree and they get a arousal, or they love to go to the Dollar Tree on the regular and be telling you how much everything is in there. Now, don't get it wrong. I love me some Dollar Tree for household items and glasses of cups and everything. That is cool. But if a person is there at the Dollar Tree, having it up like it's the best thing since sliced bread, we got to get them out of there. Because guess what? When it comes down to your gift, they're going to the Dollar Tree. They're not going to go to some place where it's not the Dollar Tree. And I have a problem with that, because me, I'm a person, I give out good gifts in 100, okay? And if I don't got it, I will make sure that I find a way to get it on sale and still give it to you. I like quality, okay? So, having a cheap friend, that's why I put it on my short, that Merry Christmas and Happy Birthday. Guess what? Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, Happy New Year, and guess what? We're not going to see you for the next year, because we don't got time for people that want to be stingy. You know what? Because at the end of the day, the more you give is the more you get. The less you give is the less you get. I don't know why people don't think about that in their head. They think, oh, I'm going to hoard all the money. Okay, you can become a millionaire, and guess what? You end up dying over a heart attack. See, God doesn't work that way. You got to give to get, okay? You have to be a person that is going to give. I'm one of them people where I give, but I give too much sometimes. So at the end of the day, if you got a cheap friend that's not giving you a damn dime, guess what? It's time to let they get their ass about your life. Okay, guess what? If you're in the cold and you don't have a blanket, and they have a blanket, guess what? They're not going to put the blanket around you so you can be warm. They're going to put it on them, and it'll let you freeze to death. So I'm giving you some free advice right now. Get away from them immediately. They're not going to do anything. They're not going to, think of you. You just have to let them go. It just has to happen. Sorry. I have to tell you so. I have to. All right, now we're about to talk about the selfish friend. Now, I am not talking about selfish when it comes to time or you trying to get a project done. I'm talking about selfish to the point where, like, they don't like to share anything. And you already know what to do. I already made a whole scenario what to do. If you got these three friends, get them the F up out of there. 2023, we have to do better and better and better and bigger and better things, especially if you're Black. It just has to happen. And we can't waste our time on the same BS, okay? All right, good. Now, I don't know if this is number 8. I think it is. Get rid of people that cheat on you while you are supposed to be in a relationship. Now, I am not a relationship guru, nor do I have advice on relationship advice, but I do know from experience from before when I was in a relationship and a dude was cheating on me. Look, we cannot, okay, men and women, because I don't want this to be a woman thing, because women cheat too, and they cheat a little bit better. But what I'm saying is, you don't want in the new year to have a person where you gave them all these chances and they keep cheating on you. You know why? 1, they could give you something you can't get rid of. 2, they're untrustworthy. Like they just I don't want to curse, but they're very untrustworthy. You can't trust them. Like, it's like you could go to a resort for like a couple of days for business, and they got the key to your house, okay? And whoever it is could be bouncing on a big one, while you're making money, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be a male getting his, we're going to call it pickle, getting his pickle sucked to oblivion, and you come back and like things are just not what it is. And it's like, me personally, like, I don't like that. Like, others break up with me, take a break or do, but all that, like, pickles being thrown in other people's mouths and people jumping on, broomsticks for good times because they're bored, does not do it for me. I don't know who out there is dealing with that, but it cannot be your girl. I'm sorry. So if you got a cheating person, you need to get rid of them, because there's other bigger, better fish out there for you to have that will love you all the way. Okay? 100%. All right? I'm just saying, like, you don't have to stick around for that. There's plenty, things out there where people will love all of you and you'll be happy. So that's all I got to say about that. Now, number 9, and I said this on my YouTube short, get rid of negative people, okay? Negative people. And this could range from co-worker, manager, friend, family member. Get rid of them. Stop speaking to them. Don't acknowledge them. When you see them, turn the other way. When you want to go somewhere and they ask you rack questions, act like you're antisocial. Act like you don't speak no English and keep it moving. Because at the end of the day, guess what? Your peace is what you got to have. And somebody told me that too. Your peace, nobody really thinks about this, but like, peace is important. Peace keeps you together. Peace keeps you with that mindset. Peace is so detrimental. I can't even speak. Detrimental to the health. Y'all, I'm not really good at saying like big words because I was trying to say them, but it's hard. But anyway, the point is, when, you want to have a positive energy, you got to get rid of the negatives, because like, they upset and they're going to make you upset. Like, it's a domino effect. Ever notice when you inside of a room with people and somebody get mad and then all of a sudden everybody else mad. That's what it's like. So we got to get rid of that because it's not good. Okay, and I got some more because I ran out. Let me turn the page. Let me see what else I put on here. Oh, yeah, this one is a big one. In 2023, we got to stop hanging out with people that don't have no job, no goals, and no money, and they're on bum status. Yo, I am trying to tell you, bum status cannot work for 2023. Let me give you a real example of what I'm talking about, bum status. When I say bum status, this person does not have a job. This person is not looking to get a job. This person doesn't have any goals. The only thing that they're concerned about is rolling up a blunt. There's nothing wrong with that. But their only consideration for their life is to roll up a blunt, get high, and don't do anything for self. Guess what? For all the bums out there that's doing bum activity, I just want to say this. Listen, if you want to be a bum, that's on you. But don't be mad at somebody else that's doing something for themselves and then you want the cream of the crop. That's what I mean. When a bum is not doing anything, they don't have a job, they have no goals, they don't have any money, they're not even trying to start a business, and the only thing they want to do is roll up and then get high to oblivion, and then on top of it, they don't want to do anything else. That's all they want to do. That can't be the norm. First of all, the 90s are over with. I don't know why I don't even know how that's still a trend. The 90s are over with. Like, getting high to oblivion, you can do that, but just to not have any money at all and do any type of goals, it's just the wackest thing to me. Like, you can get high all you want, but not have any goals and no job and no money, it's kind of like, yo, you like a waste of space on Earth. Why are you still breathing? Like, everybody's on the earth for a reason. And every time you think that people will change, especially bums, they don't. So it's just like kind of irritating. I work downtown in DC or whatever, if you do not know. And I see bums outside every single day. Some of them are sleeping. Some of them are walking all crazy. Some of them are taking crack. Some of them are doing so much that I cannot keep up. So that's why I say you don't want to hang around people that are bums. Like, they're not doing anything interesting to my liking. So if you're out there and you are like doing something for yourself, stay away from bums, because all they're going to do is take all your money. And when it's time to get your money back, guess what? They're not going to have it, because guess what? They don't have no job, no goal, no money. You knew what type of time they were on. You knew what type of time they were on. They were on bum status. So therefore, if they're on bum status, then you cannot stay in bum status. That's all I'm saying. I mean, we got to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Video about to be long because I still got more to say. All right. Now, things to leave behind in 2023 is to stop taking your whole paycheck to the restaurant, okay? Stop taking your whole paycheck to the entire mall. How about you, when you get paid, keep your money in your bank account. And if you don't trust the bank, take it out and put it inside of a jar, okay? Like, I've observed the last 4 weeks where I've moved that, and I've noticed that you can't get a space at the mall on Friday. And that is a problem. Like, when you make your money, you need to try to keep some of it in. There's no reason why you should get paid and then you don't have $1 left. Like, no, that is so wrong. Start having some money for yourself. Everything that we accumulate and buy, guess what? When we die, we can't take it. We can't take it. We can't take it with us. And I want to show y'all something really quickly. Something I've been doing for the last 3 days. Because I do collect cash on the day. I do collect cash on the regular. And I've been doing this for the last couple of days. Look, get you a jar. This jar, I'm gonna have to get a bigger one, but I'm gonna try to see like how much I can stuff in here. But like, even if you can't save hundreds, you can save dollars, okay? This is a great idea. You know, put these dollars in here. I know y'all seen this trend. This trend is old. Put the dollars in and don't take them out. Every time you get a 20, you just gonna pop that thing in there, and guess what? You got your money in there. Like, there is no reason, you know what I'm saying? And keep this up for a year. Don't get real crazy and start going into it. No, you want to put your money inside this jar. Now, when this jar get filled, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me another jar. But what I'm going to do is once it get full, I'm going to hide this jar away, you know. But this is a great way. Every time you get some money, you just put your dollar in here, you know. Because let's keep it a buck. Coins can be saved all day. Yes, they can. But dollars can be saved as well. And dollars are a little bit faster than quarters. So I just wanted to say that. But at the end of the day, we want to do good things for 2023. Now, let me give you some positive things, because I've talked about 25 negative things that we need to leave in 2022. Now, moving forward to 2023, what we are going to be doing is we're going to be focusing more on us. What we are going to be doing, we're going to try to secure the bag. What we are going to be doing, we're going to try to save some of our money and invest our money into ourselves and our savings. What we are going to do in 2023, we're going to make sure that we eat right and we look right and we go to the gym regularly. Now, that I have to hold myself 100% accountable, because I was going out and then I stopped. And I only stopped for a small reason, is because I was losing my booty, and I ain't like that. So, you know, your girl likes to be voluptuous. So I was like, I need some of that back. So I stopped working out because I was losing my booty. But, however, I'm going to research that on why that happened to me. So, anyway, I am rambling now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get another video. Well, so you can get a video every time I upload a video. You guys, I'm going to do it short in a minute, but I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. I've been on the platform for 4 years. Actually, I'm lying. I've been on the platform for, you know what? Forget how long I've been on the platform. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.